So I can already tell there's been a little extra commitment by the developers to get to that next level of quality for the design. And we see it everywhere, in the fixtures, in the door and window frames, with the archways. I mean, there's little details that I'll keep showing you around this property that makes it a little extra special. Umalas. It's one of my favorite neighborhoods because I used to live here, but that's not why it's my favorite. It's my favorite because I got to learn how Umalas feels as a proper neighborhood. What I really like about it is that we're close to everything. We're close to Canggu, we're close to Seminyak, we're close to Kuta, Kerobokan, beaches, laundry. There's a laundry right here. That's convenient. As you can see, peeking above my right shoulder here is the property we're about to walk in. But I want to explain a little bit more about this neighborhood because what I really like about Umalas, especially on days like today when I wake up and I drive from Kerobokan up north and I hit traffic. I hit the worst traffic. And you're gonna notice this around Canggu and other places. That traffic isn't really existent around here. So you can actually pop out of your villa and either walk or do a quick drive to any cafe, usually without running into gridlock. So whenever we get properties, especially brand new properties in one of my favorite neighborhoods, it's always something I pay extra attention to as an opportunity. And you can even see we got still a little debris hanging out. There's 2 units. This one's getting finished up soon and this one is finished, and that's what we're gonna tour today. Before we go in, you can notice the parapet on the top. So we can already tell we're gonna get into something a little, maybe Southwestern style, Spanish, something a little different. Come on in. And you can already tell right off the bat that this is really put together, all the little details to make it home. Water feature, I can't even think of the last time I walked into a villa and there was just a little water feature like that. That's nice. Anyway, this property is 3 bedrooms, sits on 2.33 of land, has a 213 square meter build out space. So they've really utilized all of the land as far as building out the space, and has a 23-year-long leasehold contract for 360,000 USD. And there is in the contract an optional 10-year extension of that contract. Right off the bat, we notice there's an interactive space because I see there is a staircase off to the right that goes up somewhere. I mean, I know where it goes, but you don't yet. But I'll show you. And then we also have a very good sized pool deck, and a good sized pool. It really feels like an oasis out in the desert. And this property's finished, but the one next door is just about the exact same, except for the color palette is adjusted just a little bit. It's more of a cream color rather than this brighter white color palette. And before I show you what's behind these closed doors, just know that at Propertia Bali, we represent exclusively Bali luxury properties. So whether you're here or if you live abroad and would just like to invest remotely, we can help you out with all that. Contact us from the link below. We'll answer any questions. Let's get inside. It's getting a little hot outside. Just to note, there are a couple really good storage areas in this villa, and we don't always see that, but this has a few of them. I know that places like this, especially if you can lock it off, is really good for Airbnb. So if you have extra storage stuff, or maybe you're staying here half the year as a residence and the other half you're renting it out, dedicated storage areas like this that you can lock off are really critical because you can put your personal stuff in there and keep it safe. Design is extremely well done. I mean, it looks designer. It's got perfect utilization of the space, and just generally the space feels luxurious and large. So we've got extra high ceilings, and this property, so Bali restricts how high you can build properties, and this one's really been maxed out to its full potential because we've got extra high ceilings on the first floor and it just keeps going on the floor above us. So I can already tell there's been a little extra commitment by the developers to get to that next level of quality for the design. And we see it everywhere, in the fixtures, in the door and window frames, with the archways. I mean, there's little details that I'll keep showing you around this property that makes it a little extra special. We have 3 bedrooms total. There's 1 downstairs and then there's 2 upstairs. And the primary bedroom's like right above my head, but there's also a lookout deck that everybody can enjoy. So this is really designed perfectly as either a residence. I would certainly choose a villa like this as a long-term place to stay, or a short-term vacation rental, whether that's daily on Airbnb or monthly rentals are really commanding high prices now just because inventory and options are they've all been taken up. So to find a place like this in this central of an area for long-term, even monthly rental, people are gonna jump all over it. And lots of space in the kitchen, lots of space to walk around, plenty of shelf, big kitchen island. So lots of room to prepare, serve, entertain. Feels like home, especially with the doors closed off now because we want to keep it nice and cold today. I mean, it's freaking hot today. But we can also open these all the way up. And so kind of looks like a normal patio door. But if you actually disengage the lock, wait for it. They always reverse these. There. So that's kind of nice. So if we really want that, you know, outdoor living concept, indoor outdoor living concept, we can open up the doors all the way. Make it a little romantic, a little whimsical, wind blowing in the curtains. Let's go Instagram, come on. There's always a little bit of garden outside no matter where you're looking. So strategic perimeter gardens have been placed just outside the living area. And then also you'll see that on this first floor bedroom. Let's go ahead and walk into this one. I love these taller doors too. Taller arched French door styles. That's great. Fixtures too. Again, it's just these little details that when you walk through, you know, you can bite it and it's extra solid. I don't know, like I know this chair is gonna be legit. Yeah. And no matter where you are situated, no matter what room you have a pretty nice view. Like I really like that we have privacy here where it's, you know, you don't quite see into the living area. You close the curtains off a little bit and it's just you and this great view of the pool and the deck. It's nice. Kanan, kiri. Let's do the left. Bathroom, I really like the amount of space that goes in here. Again, it feels like this kind of, it's like Southwest Indonesian. And you know, I said Southwestern, but really it's kind of like Middle Eastern, kind of this Arabian vibe to it, because it's got the, it's almost like a rose gold finish to these, and little accents in the cubbies. So it's got a little touch of bling to it. I like that. I'm gonna shut up and keep walking upstairs. Like this though, lots of light coming through, window in there. And again, it's just really open. So it's kind of open. I can still talk to you down there while I'm walking upstairs. Like it. And so this is the upstairs bedroom. And just like the bedroom below it, it's the exact same footprint. Everything is identical. And even the bathroom space is the same size as downstairs, but this bathroom is ensuite rather than being a shared bathroom. So let me just go ahead and prove that to you. Walk in. Yeah, just a lot of space. And I didn't quite pick up on it downstairs, but up here, I don't know, just the lighting. Yeah, it's very stylish, very dramatic lighting. With the artifacts up there. So I mean, that's just, it's so Airbnb-able, you know, that's what you want to showcase. And a decent view too. So I really like that we've got our own private balcony. In fact, let's take the balcony to the primary bedroom. This is a really great spot to hang out right now for like 45 seconds because it's just so hot out, but you can tell at night this is going to be perfect because you've got this great view of the pool deck and the neighborhood around you, and it's peaceful here. I don't know, it's quieter in Umalas. It just is. It's just so much more of a neighborhood vibe. And behind you, what we can't see is a rooftop deck. Let's get to there after we check out the primary bedroom. This is the primary bedroom and it is big. There's a lot of space. Need I remind you that there's high ceilings everywhere, but there's just a lot of extra space. So I really like we've got this nook with the bench in it, with the chic designer lighting, and then a big walk-in wardrobe. But of course in here we've got bigger bathroom with big bathtub. So whoever stays in this needs to fork up a little bit extra. And I think it would be worth it. I really like this space. I mean, it really feels like a proper suite. This is good. It's got a really nice covered deck. I mean, this is a good space also, and there's access also from these stairs right from the entrance of the villa. So if you want to come inside and pop on up and meet up with everybody who's going to be hanging out here for sunsets. When you're here, you've got all this space. I mean, there's just so much space in this property. It's really been maxed out in a good way. And this room is where all the water filtration system is. And that's something we don't always see, is that water filtration has been applied to everything in this villa. And it's really important. So all in all, I really like to see properties like this that are taking it to that next level of quality, thought about the space. Properties are getting more expensive these days, but something like this in this area, especially with the extension capable and at this level of build quality, I gotta give it a couple thumbs up. So this is a property that you're definitely gonna wanna pay attention to if you're looking to invest in Bali. And if you are, we've got a link below where you can contact us for any more info, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Guys, like and subscribe. See you again.